Hi guys, welcome back to the crafting channel and to the 10-page channel. Get my teeth in. Challenge with Jenny. I've got things sorted out. I've got the pages sorted out. So let's have a quick little look at it, shall we? So, as I say, it's not put together properly yet, but I've finished off the cover and I've got some of those napkins again and did decoupage with the butterflies, front and back, which I think is going to lovely effect. I might do some further things to it, like inking, stamping. I'm not quite sure yet, but this is now the cover. Sorry about my shitty camera, guys. I will buy another one soon. As you can see from the middle now, I've sorted out all the papers. Again, they're not put together, they're not stitched in, don't have pockets or tags or anything like that in them. And if I just move that over there, you'll be able to see that there's 2 signatures. You can't see very well with this camera. So in the front and the back, I've made pockets, double pockets. You'll start to recognise some of the papers now, guys. This one's Jenny's, this one's mine. So what I've tried to do is merge mine and Jenny's on the same page, if you like. Don't worry about this too much, you will get covered up. So that's one of my tags. This is one of Jenny's papers that I'm going to make into a small notebook. So this will be like pamphlet stitched at some point and decorated further. That's going to sit into there. This is also Jenny's paper. I made it, or I will make it into a little envelope. I've just kind of folded it ready to go in. We've done that front and back. With another one here. Again, it'll be a little notebook with stitched papers and another little envelope that'll be decorated further as well. Some of these things I can do on camera and some of these things I can't do on camera because my crafting area is at the other side of the room and this is where my gaming PC is. So yeah, let's have a quick flick through. I'm thinking of making that into a pocket. It's got all these lovely papers. That is mine, if you remember. I've cut that into half now and I'll be sticking that onto there and making a pocket here like that. This is some of my egg dyed paper that I made. Different papers. You recognise that as being Jenny's paper. That's some of my paper that we designed. So I've basically just gone through and I've made up 2 signatures. Again, Jenny's paper is going to be stuck over there to make a pocket, etc. Things are not set in stone. That's probably going to be a pocket as well. Things will change. There'll be stamping going on, there'll be inking going on. That's one of my papers I'm going to put into the middle. Quick flick through, see it's all just organised a little bit so we know what we're doing. And that's the end of one signature and we go on to a second one. Quick flick through. That'll be like come out that way, and then when you turn it that way it'll come out that way. I think I've got everything balanced between my papers and Jenny's papers. Where things are like plain white like that, I'm probably going to put a pocket. But I'm going to also make sure there's plenty of writing space. So I might just do that on that side and then make that as writing space. Another little booklet in the middle. This is going to be like a flip out. It will change a lot, guys, from how you're seeing it now. This is just like a mock-up of how I've put it all together. That's going to be another pocket there. And again, another pocket there. And we go back to the back. Now for the front, as I say, I'm thinking about putting some inking on stamping, but also, we'll look over here. Remember these that I did? And I think they're absolutely hideous. So I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to use a nice shiny side. I'll try not to make it shine too much on the camera. And I've got some of this beautiful pale yellow. It might not look that pale yellow on camera, but trust me it is. And I'm thinking putting that round the edge like this, all the way around. Just imagine that all the way around. Either on top or a little bit underneath. I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I actually get around to doing it. Probably on top. And then if you remember this that Jenny made, which I thought was absolutely beautiful, I'm going to do something with that on top, like a shape. Maybe a butterfly, maybe something else, but that'll go on top of the shiny. And then I'm going to get something quite sharp, and I'm going to make some little patterns into the reflectiveness there. So that's what I'm thinking about that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think that's what I'm going to go ahead with. I've also went through my stash, because sometimes on a night I just sit and make envelopes, or I sit and make tags. I went through my stash and I found these. This one's got all the colours, look. Blue, yellow, the turquoise, the burgundy. It does have a bit of orange, so I might not use that one. That's probably too much lime green. But this one's got the pale yellow, the burgundy, and the black. So we'll definitely use that one, and possibly that one to match. These ones have got the yellow, the green, and the turquoise. So I made all those just that one night. So I might incorporate some of those somewhere. And also, I got a bit of a snaffle off Temu. I got these washes. I'm addicted to washi tape, guys. I really am addicted to washi tape. I'll show you one day. I might do a little tour of my crafting corner full of washi tape. But I got these because if you can't see them very well, but this is turquoise with pale yellow. We've got the burgundy one here, look. More burgundy ones. That one's got some colours on it. Like the greens in that one. Try and incorporate those a little bit. That one definitely, that one definitely. That one is green, even though it doesn't look green on this camera. I thought we could do that as well. So, that's how far I've got. For the rest of the video, you're either going to see little updates or you're going to see me doing a bit of crafting here and there to music. Well, yeah, let's crack on. Okay, now on to our two little notebooks. I've dug out some bits of paper. It's got some lovely original music paper, which got some, that's like pale turquoise paper. That's got burgundy stamping on it, just a bit of scrap paper, and a little mini booklet. But what I decided to do, guys, is I'm going to attach the music paper on the inside and make little pockets, and then we're going to stitch the rest of the paper inside, and then we're going to decorate up the front a little bit. And I might make I've got some of this lovely twine. I might make a little wrap over so you can actually just tie it together. So that's what we're going to do next. It's been a couple of weeks since I recorded that last little bit, but for you it's like being a second. The wonders of technology, huh? As you can see, I've completed the front of the journal now. I decided to put the trim over the top because I thought it looked neater, and I've stuck on some little white embellishments right there. I don't know if you can see very well on the camera, but I have gone and done some like squiggles on the back there. Just there, and I've drawn in the rest of the butterfly with his little antennae and his body, and the butterfly is made from that lovely paper of Jenny's. I've also gone ahead and I've put the grommets in the back so we can do the classic 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I've organised the papers into 2 signatures, as you can see here. We finished off the little booklets. They have also been done with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, as you can see here. Again, guys, there's lots and lots of videos out there on how to do that 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but if you want me to do a little tutorial, just let me know in the comments. So, I put some washi tape. I will decorate these further, guys, but just for now, there's one there, and there's one at the back. Just like that. I've been through and I've put a couple of bits of lace on in places. Where else? Oh yeah, and I've made a pocket here. Again, with some of that lovely washi tape to line it. They will get decorated further. That's those envelopes we were working on. There's one here with one of the tags. So there's one in that signature. I've been putting on some of that lovely fabric paper trim. Where's the other one gone? It's in here somewhere. There it is. And again, there's the other envelope we were working on. So we have our signatures in now. Just there, as you can see, we've got those little pockets done. Now it's time to assemble the rest of the journal. I think I will be leaving the back of it plain because I do like it. In other words, I'm not going to be putting a big thing on the back. I might just do a little bit of stamping on it or a bit of inking later. Now, one little trick I'll let you in on secret on. I use Awesome Books, guys, and you can pick up some absolute bargains. And there's this little notebook set, so you can get like grandma's notebook, girl's notebook, cat's notebook, gardening notebook. and they're absolutely brilliant. They're let me have a look, see. Illustrated by, there's the details on the back there. Edited by Ellen Hexley. Gift books, etc. Look on awesome books. They're all called like a notebook. They're all illustrated, and you get some absolutely beautiful illustrations like this, with some little sentiments, little drawings on this one. I mean, that's just beautiful. I mean, you can use them as notebooks because there's plenty of writing space in them, but I also use them in journals. And as you can see, this girl's notebook, it's got lots of lovely stuff in it. So I might be looking through there to see if we can get some inspiration. I've also got the other notebooks as well in my stash. But this one I particularly wanted to use because on the inside cover, there was this beautiful paper. And I'll light up a little bit. It's got the green, the sage green, the army green, kind of pale yellowy turquoise as well, and the yellow and the white. And I thought there's parts of this book that are just a little bit dark for my liking. I thought we could like jazz some of the pages up a little bit more and bring some light and some beautiful flowers into it as well. So there's that. And I've also been through my stash and found lots of other bits and pieces like ribbons and all sorts of stuff, and some threads as well. I've got like the anchor thread, I can't remember, but there's those, and I've got like the pale yellow one as well, bit of whatever that is in there. So we're just going to go through now, and we're going to add some more pockets, tucks and fancy bits to the journal. Okie dokie. This video is getting a little bit long now, guys, so I think I'm going to cut it to the end now, and we'll probably make a second video with a bit more crafting, and let's see how we can get on. I think it's not going to take me too long, guys, so maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and this will be finished. And then I shall be putting it up on eBay for charity. Now, there's going to be a poll at the end of the video in the comment section for you guys to have a vote on which charity you want me to use. Now, I'll be doing it through eBay, so there's only a short list of charities that we can choose from. But I'll list them down there in the comments, guys, and you reply and let me know which charity that you'd like me to do this for. But for now, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, please subscribe if you haven't done so, and drop the video a like, and any comments are more than welcome. Take care, guys. See you soon.